Good day everyone. For this video, we're going to use the newest hero of Mobile Legends, Paquito. And we will try to show how to unleash the assassin Paquito. For the battle spell, we'll be using Retribution so that Paquito can farm faster with the jungling item. Now we're going to secure the red buff. For the first skill of Paquito, we're going to unlock the Jab Punch. You can use this skill to ambush your opponents and deal the first strike. Another use of the Jab skill is that you can use it to dash away from your opponents and from enemy towers. For the level 2 skill of Paquito will be unlocking the Heavy Left Punch. Compared to the Jab Punch, the Heavy Left Punch provides a smaller amount of damage, but the additional effect of this skill is that it produces a damage shield whenever he hits an enemy hero. Take note that the damage shield is not produced by the Jab if a creep or minion is hit by Paquito. Now let's talk about the passive skill, Champ Stance. Notice that Paquito has 4 bars under his blue HP bar. Paquito fills up a yellow bar whenever he deals a skill damage to any target. His basic attack only fills up a yellow bar whenever he hits a hero target. When Paquito fills up the 4 yellow bars, it turns red and Paquito enters the Champ Stance. Take note that Paquito now has 2 yellow bars. Once he enters the Champ Stance, he's able to use any one of his skills regardless of its cooldown. The damage and the effects of the skill during the Champ Stance are amplified. This allows Paquito to release a deadly combo during this phase. We can see from the turtle that the damage whenever Paquito enters the Champ Stance is greatly amplified. Also, the cooldown of Paquito's skills are short. It's really strategic to use his skills as much as possible so that you can enter the Champ Stance as often as possible. This allows Paquito to farm faster and at the same time, allows Paquito to deal more damage during team fights. By the way, here's the assassin emblem configuration for our assassin Paquito. As an assassin, it's important for you to be able to weave around the map so that you can ambush your opponents and at the same time retreat when you're in danger or low in HP, as the assassin is generally fragile compared to melee heroes like tanks and fighters.
Resilient, strong, and determined.
The third and ultimate unlock skill of Paquito is the Knockout Strike. For the Knockout Strike, Paquito elbows the opponent for some damage and then follows it up with the Knockout Punch for some heavy damage. The targets within the area are knocked back. Also, their movement speed are reduced by 75% for a span of 1 second. After releasing the Knockout Punch, Paquito dashes back to his original position. Take note that successfully landing a Knockout Strike on the opponent will fill up 2 yellow bars. By taking note of this, you can unleash a deadly 6-punch combo during team fights. When attacking an opponent's tower, you can aim your Jab Punch skill away from the tower so that Paquito can dash back in case an opponent appears. You can think of the Jab Punch skill as a mini flicker. The turtle has now appeared. But first, let's take the red buff so that we can have an increased amount of damage.
No time for regret.
My initial plan was to take the turtle after getting the red buff, but there's a clash on the map. Again, having an assassin emblem with the additional speed helps you move around the map at a fast pace. As a result, I was even able to get a triple kill. The additional movement speed from the assassin emblem
Roll with the punches.
allows Paquito to move around the map fastly. A benefit of this is that you can quickly respond to your teammates whenever they need help in a team fight, and at the same time, you can quickly escape whenever your HP is low. As the opponent is busy defending the middle lane, we'll be taking our time to get the turtle. The gold and the additional shield coming from the turtle will be a big boost for Paquito and also for the team. Notice that it didn't take too much time to defeat the turtle. Being able to deal high amounts of damage and having a high amount of shield at this point of time, we can engage the opponent in a team clash. The Claude and Angela tries to disrupt our taking of the blue buff, but they decide to retreat later on.
Every scar of mine is a badge of glory.
Having the blue buff, we can be more aggressive and spam our skills during fights. Having a shorter cooldown will allow us to be able to get into champ stance at a faster rate during engagements. So now we'll be entering a team fight. One of our core items assembled already is the Bloodlust Axe, which gives us the spell bump. This allows us to sustain ourselves during team fights. Whenever we hit a target with a skill, we steal a certain amount of HP from them. We'll be trying to take the middle tower, but we have to be a bit careful since there are mages in the opposing team. We have to be careful at this point of game since we are still assembling the brute force breastplate, which is our main defensive item for our assassin Paquito. We can also utilize the bush so that we can catch our opponents off guard. Having the Angela, we can play a bit more aggressively at this point. Now we'll be looking forward to taking down the middle tower. While waiting for our minions to come, we can take the time to get the cabbage.
Why take a punch if you can dodge it?
Let's clear the minion wave so that we can enter the opponent's middle tower.
Try to be the winning side. No time for regret.
Let's take advantage of the assassin's high movement speed so that we can move around the map and clear up the minion waves at the side lanes.
Make every move count.
Assessing the middle tower, it's bombarded with mages and fighters. So it will be a bit difficult to enter it as an assassin.
Every scar of mine is a
But
badge
if you look
of
at the
glory.
top lane, there's the two Angelas fighting. So we can give our Angela a bit of an assist in clearing out the minion wave.
Initiate retreat.
It's a journey with no end in sight.
We now have 10 kills and 2 assists with respect to the 16 kills of our team. We'll be taking time to clear out the minion waves so that we can pressure the towers of the opponent. Since the opponents are already busy clearing up the minion waves, we'll be taking this opportunity to take the blue buff.
You are stronger than your fear.
The opponents are busy clearing up the minion waves entering their base. We'll be taking this opportunity to take the Lord.
Request backup.
Now we'll see if we're already enough to defeat the Lord.
I earn respect with my fists.
So we have some sustain coming from the Bloodlust Axe. The Brute Force Breastplate, on the other hand, allows us to gain additional magic and physical defense whenever we hit the opponents with our skill punches.
Life is a fight. Try to be the winning side.
With Angela assisting Paquito, we're now able to take the Lord faster.
Roll with the punches.
An ally has slain Lord.
It's a journey with no end in sight. You are stronger than your fear.
It's a nice thing that we're able to survive the SS of the Guard. Let's get away from the SS of the Claude.
Launch attack. An ally has been slain. Initiate retreat.
Life is a fight. Try to be the winning side.
Your team destroyed a turret.
Roll with the punches.
And this is the first death of our hero. Now we only have one item in the build that we're going to complete. The Malefic Roar, once completed, will give our assassin plus 60 physical attack, and aside from that, plus 40% physical penetration, and a unique passive called Armor Buster, which will ignore the 20% of the turret's defense.
Make every move count.
At this point of the game, every kill is very valuable since it will be around 40 to 50 seconds. Now we've been able to clear up all the towers.
I bring
Double kill.
my very hands. Make every move count.
You have slain an enemy.
At the same time, we have to be careful not to be picked off by the opponent since, again, it's 50 seconds or more if once we get killed at this point of game. So we'll just try to take some time to clear up some minion waves.
An ally has been slain.
Okay, that was a bit risky.
Learn from defeat.
The opponents are still on the game. With a few seconds left for the Lord, the Angela has been calling our team to take the Lord.
Lord respecting soon.
Brazilian.
Right, so we'll take the lead.
Request backup.
The additional damage from our Malefic Roar, and also this time with Angela assisting at us from the very beginning of taking the Lord.
Respect with my fists.
It's also important that the hero with the Retribution is in the perimeter when taking the Lord so that it won't be stolen by the enemies.
Lord.
Roll with the punches.
Enemy has been slain.
Let's try taking the red buff.
Mine is a badge of glory.
Now with the Lord inside the base. Also, we're on a 5 versus 4 advantage. We'll try to take advantage of the situation so that we can already end the game. By this time, they should have exhausted themselves trying to defend the base against the Lord. And that's it. Good game. Well played. Hoping you enjoyed watching the video and learned how to use the Assassin Paquito. For the full build, we have 2 defensive items and 4 attack items. Hope you enjoyed watching the video and please subscribe to this channel, Master Ray all the way. Thank you so much and have a good day.